One of the biggest new westerns coming soon is The Abandons, an original western TV show from Sons of Anarchy creator Kurt Sutter. So let's take a look at everything we know about the show so far, including details on its plot, when and where you can watch it, and why the show might actually be a prequel to Sons of Anarchy. So back in 2022, it was confirmed that Kurt Sutter would be following up his success on Sons of Anarchy and Mayans MC by partnering up with Netflix to create a new western drama called The Abandons. With Sutter saying, "I've always wanted to do a western, even before Sons of Anarchy, and then Deadwood came out." So while watching reruns of Bonanza during the pandemic, Kurt Sutter decided it was time to finally dive into the genre that he loves so much, creating a new show about a group of diverse families pursuing their manifest destiny in 1850s Oregon, with the story revolving around their efforts to fight back against a corrupt force of wealth and power that's trying to drive them out of their land, as the line between survival and law becomes increasingly blurred. So clearly The Abandons won't shy away from the brutal realities of the Old West, with Sutter saying, "I'm fascinated by the metamorphosis of good into evil, what must transpire to drive the morally sound to become the dangerously corrupt." And the show will explore these themes through the eyes of two mothers, locked in a bloody family feud that sounds quite reminiscent of the Hatfields and McCoys. And the first of these matriarchs is Fiona Nolan, played by Lena Heady, who after discovering that she's incapable of conceiving a child, builds a family by adopting 4 orphans, who must fight for their home against European aristocrats attempting to claim possession of their recently acquired home in Oregon. So this puts them at odds with the equally strong-willed matriarch Constance Van Ness, played by Gillian, an uncompromising leader who stopped at nothing to protect and grow the mining fortune that she inherited from her husband. So from this, we can get a pretty good idea of what to expect from The Abandons, with Sutter saying that whole first season will be about the evolution of them turning into outlaws, in a period before all the iconic outlaws that we know like Jesse James and Billy the Kid. And despite The Abandons being fictional, Sutter has teased that the show might still wink at history in future seasons, with the addition of iconic figures from the Wild West, such as a young Billy the Kid. It also has to be mentioned that the show has a really impressive ensemble cast, that alongside Lena Heady and Gillian includes the likes of McKeel Hausman, Nick Robinson and Lucas Till. The Abandons also features a number of familiar faces from the Sons of Anarchy universe, including Ryan Hurst, Clayton Cardenas and Michael Ornstein. And it's recently been confirmed that 2 of the main characters will have the surname Teller, which is obviously a nod to Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy. In fact, this has opened up the floodgates to speculation that the 2 shows might even be connected, with The Abandons possibly exploring the origins of the Teller family in the same way that 1883 focused on the ancestors of the Dutton family from Yellowstone. However, only time will tell, and hopefully we shouldn't have too long to wait, as The Abandons began filming in Calgary in mid-May and is rumoured to conclude in October, so expect the show to release sometime after that, most likely in 2025. And when it does release, the first 10-episode season will stream exclusively on Netflix. But let me know below, what are your thoughts on this new show, and while you're here you might also want to check out this video right here.